Oh my God, we ain't been on here in a minute. Hey, we are back. Listen, we had to come on for this one because this one just shocked the whole NFL world. It's your boy Damon, TJ, DK and Tree Podcast, full effect. We gotta talk about two big trades today. Two big trades today. We're gonna start with the one that shocked everybody. And I'm happy about it as a Ravens fan. Myles Garrett is no longer our problem in the AFC North. He said, hey, I see the light and I am leaving out of Cleveland. And he has left Cleveland and he is now a part of the Los Angeles Rams. Lord have mercy. Can you imagine if what have happened if he would have been in that game? If he would have been in that game against Seattle, that could have been a toss-up. Because Sam Darnold wouldn't be able to handle that pressure. But congratulations to Myles Garrett. He's gone. Thank you, Jesus. TJ ain't happy, but I am. Tish, what's happening? I see you in here. Hey, Uncle Ern ain't got to worry about Myles anymore now.
You know what? I'm so glad that you got these festivities out the way. Because every little thing that's about to come out of this mouth over here about this trade is about to be a pipe bomb, and I want everybody around to fucking hear it. Okay? Number one. All right? I'm going to use the megaphone for all of this, by the way. He showed up to my conference. My conference. Okay? My conference. He showed up to my conference. And you know what? Let's talk about the trade details. Because I think the trade details are very, very important. The Cleveland Browns traded Myles Garrett. In return, they received Jared Verse, a first round this upcoming draft, a second round the following year, and a third the year after that. Cleveland, what the fuck y'all want to do? Count and learn y'all ABCs and 1, 2, 3s again? Are we serious? Why did it have to be consecutive years behind each other? Why couldn't you be the competent GMs and front office people that I know y'all to be during draft time and compiled multiple first round picks that literally the whole rest of the league would have sold for him? But no, y'all want to go back to learning y'all ABCs and y'all 1, 2, 3. So y'all want to go year in and year out of having a pick from the fucking Rams. And you know what? I saw something today about the Rams that pissed me off even more. Okay? I'm going to go over the Rams side here.
Come on, you got Tish laughing.
I want to go over the Rams side of it first before I get to Myles Garrett, because we all know, for those who have watched me on this pod, know how I feel about Myles Garrett. Respectfully, and maybe a little disrespectfully, but you get the idea. Let's talk about the Rams for a second. The Rams, who were just in the NFC Championship game, who have a reigning MVP of the NFL, who just so happens to be 38 going into 39, or however fucking old that man is, playing quarterback, and Matthew Stafford, with not only Kyron Williams as his running back, Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams, everywhere is great with the Rams. But everybody loved to talk about their offense, and that's fine. It was their defense that was actually pretty solid until you got to the secondary. Then it was a little questionable. But, you know, that front seven, you know, Braden Fisk and Byron Young and, you know, Jared Verse. Oh, that was great. That was awesome. Yeah, it was cool. Then you decide to trade and go get Myles Garrett. Let me give y'all a rundown of a team who gave up picks for Myles Garrett, who This is the only team that we know of in the entire NFL that literally came up with a slogan called "Fuck them picks." Let me give you a rundown of their first round picks since 2016. Are we ready for this? I hope everybody's sitting down and ready to listen to this.
Oh, come on.
2016, Jared Goff eventually traded in the Matthew Stafford deal. 2017, none. 2018, none. 2019, none. 2020, none. 2021, none. 2022, none. 2023, none. We get to 2024, they draft Jared Verse, who eventually gets traded in the Myles Garrett deal. 2025, none. And then this year they decide to draft Matthew Stafford's replacement and Ty Simpson, who they're probably not going to pay. They're probably not going to play for another 3 years. That is the team that just traded for Myles Garrett. So that is the Rams side of things. Okay.
Thank you, Rams.
He's in my conference.
Rams, thank you. All I'm saying is Rams.
He's in my
thank
conference. He's in my conference, number one. And number two, this is not even what y'all do. Y'all be the same motherfuckers telling everybody fuck them picks. And now here y'all are. Y'all want to trade picks for him? Really? Really? Okay. Now let's go over to Myles Garrett. Now, in case anybody's been living under a rock for the last 3 to 4 years or maybe the last 2, if we want to be completely honest, okay? There's been an interesting timeline for Myles Garrett, specifically, okay? In case anybody forgot, last year or the year before, Myles Garrett went on he went on a media scrum during the playoffs where he told every media member possible that, you know what, I'm in my prime still. I think I need to start going for a contender. I need to win. It's about time I need to start competing for championships. Have a Super Bowl banner to my name with a already a great resume I have to my name. I want to be able to contend. I want to be able to win. I want to be traded from Cleveland. It's not about the money. It's never about the money. I just need to win. Just for 2 months fucking later, the Browns said, hey, you know what? We got a 4-year, $140 million deal for you. What do you say? You still want to contend? Actually, you know what? I like the money. I'll stay.
Money, money, money,
I'll
money,
stay.
money.
I'll stay. Just for 2 years later, he gets traded to a contender anyway?
Wait. Wait. Hold up. Let me stop you there. Remember, Cleveland said there's no way in hell we're trading Myles Garrett. That was 3 months ago.
Well, you know what?
We're not trading Myles Garrett at all. He is ours. He's going to be with us. The ship is going down. He's going to ride it down with us. Guess what? LA said, no, not today. We're taking him off your hands. And Cleveland said, okay.
Now, as an Eagles fan, okay, this is the other element.
Welcome to the NFC. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm going to let you enjoy this today. I'm going to let you enjoy this. Okay? I am.
He is out of our hair.
But
get rid of TJ Watt. We good.
Okay? This is what bothers me. Okay? The Eagles were also in the conversation of getting Myles Garrett. Now, I could sit up there and easily say that I'm crying over sour grapes that we didn't get him. Because I am.
Y'all didn't offer enough. Y'all didn't bug them enough. And I was reading it. They said the Rams were persistent. They kept calling. We want Myles Garrett. What do you want? We want Myles Garrett. They kept saying no. Then finally, they caved in. I don't know who caved in, but they gave in. Said, look, we're going to give you this player and 3 picks. We want them.
You know what? The fact that you just said that out loud. Cleveland Browns are like, you know what they are? They're like that one lady that the guy is pursuing after, trying to get her attention. Hey, you hear me? Hey, I'm calling for you. Hey, I know you see me. I'm loud as hell. I don't know how much louder I need to be. Hello? Hey, what's your name? I'm trying to get to know you. Nah, I'm good. Actually, you know what? Would you like to start a life together? That's the Cleveland Browns. They decided that, you know what? We no longer want to put our foot down for shit. Instead, we will wait until we literally cannot take it no more. And instead, not only will we cave in, we'll cave in a manner to where we will not reap the full benefits of it. Because, look, I'll tell you right now, if this trade were to happen 2 years ago, when he was talking about leaving, okay, cool. All right, got it. It made sense. But I'm pretty sure in that deal, it wouldn't have been 1 first-round pick being sent to Cleveland. It would have been at least 2. Minimum. Being sent to Cleveland.
I'm just mad.
But
we didn't get him. Because we would have had a squad putting him up there.
You know what?
Listen. The line that Jesse Minter has put together. You'd have added Myles Garrett. That's a death squad. Everyone would have been terrified. But
you know what?
We are happy that he's gone out of the conference, out of the AFC North. He is gone. Thank you, Jesus. I'll tell you somebody else. Who else is happy? Joe Burrow. I know him and Jamar Chase are probably having some happy hour that Myles Garrett is gone.
Wow. The Rams' first-round picks since 2016, and none of them are on the team except for this year. None of them. None of them. Not one. Not one. Not one. I need y'all to understand that. Do you know how important first-round picks are?
He's about to give everyone in that conference hell. The 49ers, Seattle. Who else is in the dang conference? Who else? Who's the other team? But he's about to give them hell because you got to play him twice a year. Purdy ain't ready for that. Sam Darnold damn sure ain't ready for that. They ain't going to be ready for that. Myles is a different type of player. I wouldn't be surprised if he breaks his own record this year. And then when he has to come around and play everyone else, y'all don't have to play them this year, do you? I don't think he's on the schedule. The Rams ain't on y'all schedule this year, is it?
You know,
but I think the Rams are on our schedule this year.
You know what's sad? We're about to do this in real time. We're about to find out if they're on our fucking schedule.
Let me look it up
right now. I'm telling you right now. Let me find out.
All right, let's look at their schedule. What am I glad?
We played them niggas Wake 4!
That's gonna be a hard game.
We play these fuck niggas week 4. Get this shit out of my fucking face. I don't think y'all remotely understand what's going on here.
Yep.
Okay.
And y'all playing in Philly, October 4th.
You know what, Cleveland?
Screw Cleveland. Screw Cleveland. That's what you about to say?
You know what, Cleveland? You know what, Cleveland? And this pains me to say this because I genuinely feel bad for fan bases that have to deal with misery throughout all their entire lifetime, okay? But for this in particular, Cleveland, you are a disgrace to the NFL. Okay? There is a reason why out of all the many different names that y'all could have came up with, y'all decided to come up with the Browns to be y'all team name.
Commanders on November 8th.
Y'all are a disgrace to the league. Y'all are a piece of shit for this. And for Myles Garrett and the Rams, by the way.
And they play the Chiefs December 3rd. And that's a Sunday night football game. Mahomes, Patty gonna be running for his life. For his life! And they play the Cowboys. 425 game.
What? You know what? I'm not even in the division. Fuck Cleveland.
They play y'all whole division. They play y'all whole division. They play y'all whole division.
Let me say this again.
Cleveland. Fuck you.
Wait. They play the Bills October 12th, 8:15 game. I think that's Thursday night football.
Do y'all hear this? Y'all hear this?
Or Sunday night football.
Does this make y'all feel better? Huh, Cleveland?
I love it.
Does this bring y'all joy that y'all are able to do this year?
I love it. I love it.
Does it make y'all feel any better?
We ain't gotta deal with him. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. He is out of our hair. But week 4, y'all about to get some hell. Jalen about to be running for his damn life. He is. Because Myles can wreck anything. And y'all playing in Philly. Hey, man, I think you should come to that game.
I don't want none. I don't want no parts of that game. I don't. I'm for everybody's safety. I'm trying to tell you, I don't want no parts of that game. I will watch it from San Antonio, Texas. I'm trying to tell you, I do not need to be nowhere near that game. I am telling you that right now. You want to know why? See, because there's gonna be a couple people that didn't get a Rams Garrett jersey yet. So they're going to show up in that Cleveland Browns jersey that they've been wearing since they were in fucking diapers. And you want to know what I'm going to have to go and tell every single one of those Myles Garrett fans in that stadium? I don't care what the score is. I don't care how much we're winning by, losing by. It's not going to matter. I will make sure I scope out every single Myles Garrett jersey there is. And I'll go up to them and I'll say, you know what? Y'all fucked up for this. All of y'all fucked up for this. I know y'all not in the calls. I know y'all wasn't a part of this, but y'all fucked up for this. Y'all are wrong for all of this. And you know what?
Wait.
You're wrong for even showing up to this goddamn stadium with that fucking jersey on. And you know that you need to take that bitch off. Go find a nearest shop, go put on some Eagles shit, and come find your seat and sit the fuck down and cheer when we're on offense and defense. Other than that, go take your ass home and go sit your ass on that fucking couch in Cleveland and shut the fuck up.
But wait.
I don't need to be nowhere near that game. I swear to God, I don't. I don't.
Wait. I got to mention this. I have to mention this. Myles Garrett has a no trade clause in his contract. He had to agree.
I'm sorry.
He had to agree to that trade. He had a no trade contract and a clause in his contract.
Okay. So now, what I said about Cleveland was right. You know what the Cleveland, you know what they should change the name to? I have an idea. And yes, it's X-rated, but fuck it. I don't care. They deserve it after what they just showed the whole world on full display. They should call themselves the Cleveland Cuckolds. Because all they do is they sit there and they allow this shit to happen. Whatever anybody else wants to do, they just let it happen. However they feel like it. They will sit there and allow this bullshit to happen. And they'll keep letting it happen for the rest of eternity. Because that's how they operate over there. They should change their name to the Cleveland Cuckolds. That's it. Because they sit up there. This is what they do. Someone shows up to the facility and they say, you know what? I want this. And you want to know what Cleveland going to sit up there and say? How soon do you want it to happen? That's all they do.
Now,
That's all they do.
Listen, give the Rams credit. They begged for Myles Garrett. They did. It wasn't one phone call. It was multiple phone calls.
I'm not giving them shit.
Persistent.
I'm not giving them shit.
It was them that say, no, we want Myles. What do you want? We want Myles. We want Myles. What do you want? We want Myles. What do you want? We're calling for Myles Garrett. We want Myles Garrett. And, hey, it's just like how you started the show off. Being persistent. Then finally, okay, I'll give you a chance. And that's what LA did. No. Oh, they got a chance.
No, they got more than a chance. They got a key. They got the keys to the car, the house. They're on all the kids' birth certificates. They are in charge of all the bank accounts on day one. That's how they operate.
I wonder what their odds went up as of this trade. That's what I want to see. What their odds went up to. Because LA has become the most dangerous team in the NFC. Because Seattle, remember their defense got shredded after the Super Bowl. So Seattle ain't going to be raining. 49ers still rebuilding. Who else is in that conference? There's one more team I'm missing.
To be fair, if we're talking about the conference, they still have to worry about a couple teams. Us, to be fair, Detroit, I don't know why everybody's acting like Detroit just sat up there and just decided to start losing again. They will be back. Detroit, us.
I'm a push on you with Detroit. Remember, it's Jared Goff. If he sees pressure, he's gonna cave. You ain't gonna stop Myles Garrett on every play. You're not.
I get that. But if we're talking about teams that have a legitimate chance, it would be us it would be Detroit. It would be Chicago.
Okay, I'll give you Chicago. I'll give you that one.
It would be Chicago, us,
Especially if
Detroit.
it's cold up there.
Yeah. Chicago, us, Detroit, and because of how well they kind of drafted this year, Dallas is back in it again. So out of all of us,
I gave Jerry actually a C plus with his with his draft. I gave him a C plus.
he did all right.
He did okay.
I'm saying that
I gave him a C plus.
He did all right. He did all right. So that's who they have to worry about. But
again,
you want to go?
You're not stopping Myles Garrett on every play, and yet you look at the Rams' wall. Look at that wall. It's not just Myles up there; it's other people. That game,
Myles Garrett
with Seattle, was your Super Bowl last year. That was your Super Bowl. That was your Super Bowl. Imagine if they would have had Myles Garrett. They probably would have went to the Super Bowl. Because Sam Darnold wouldn't have had that much time. That's my opinion. I'm just saying.
You know what? Not only do they have Myles Garrett on their defense, they got Trent McDuffie as their cornerback number 1 over there.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I will say about the Rams, and I'm only going to say this one time. One time. If y'all find a way to not find yourselves in the championship game this year, I'm telling you right now, y'all should blow the whole team up, relocate back to St. Louis, go find those fans that you have over there, get that stadium back up and running again, because y'all are no longer allowed in Los Angeles. If y'all find a way to not find yourselves in the NFC Championship game this year, after y'all doing all the fuck shit that y'all been doing this offseason, I'm telling you right now, it's time for y'all to bounce.
Hey, fuck those picks, remember?
Bounce. Bounce. Leave. Adios. Out. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You know,
I don't think people understand how much this is pissing me off. All of it.
We done overshadowed this whole show right now with Myles Garrett. But there was another trade that came from y'all. A.J. Brown going to New England. He just going up the road a little bit. Catch an Amtrak, baby. He ain't gonna fly. Just catch an Amtrak. Take you right to New England. But the bigger issue is Myles Garrett. Because now we can start saying what you just said. If they don't make the NFC Championship game, that's a problem. Again. Mm-hmm. And you see, the weather's not going to be a problem for Myles Garrett. Because remember how cold it was up in Chicago when they went down there? That's not going to be a problem for Myles. He's used to it. He was off Lake Erie.
Yep.
So that's not going to be an issue. Oh, I'm born for this. Let's go. He's taking his chain. He's taking everything. And he's going up there and he's about to beast out. We got to go through these schedules now. Woo, man. I don't see anybody in their division stopping them. At all. At all. Seattle, again, they got chopped up. Dude, I don't think Seattle will be stopping. I don't think the 49ers are going to be able to stop them.
Fuck that. Cleveland, back to you again. Of all teams y'all decided to trade with, the Rams?
Yes, the Rams. Hey, listen. I'm not mad at that because, again, he's gone. He's out the conference. And he's out of our division. He's gone. I ain't mad at it. This is what I'm upset about. I'm upset because, remember, Miles was like you said a couple years ago, I want out of Cleveland. I want out of Cleveland. I want out of Cleveland. Here's some money. All right, I'll stay. Now, all of a sudden, the Rams is like, hey, we want you. And they gave him a call saying the Rams want you. Hey, I can probably get a ring. Yeah. Trade me. Make it happen.
You know what? I just thought about this. Rams, y'all better hope this shit work. You want to know what I just realized just now? It just fucking dawned on me just now. It just hit me. Y'all better hope y'all get a ring out of this. Let me put my megaphone on so that way it's nice and clear.
You better get a fucking ring out of this. Because I didn't forget what also came with this trade. Y'all decided to pay this motherfucker $40 million. Okay? Now you're probably wondering, so what? It's Myles Garrett. You want to know what happens the following offseason? You want to know who on that roster is going to be looking for some big time money? Puka Nacua. Now see, y'all were slick for the past few years because he was drafted out of the 5th round. So y'all didn't really have to pay him shit. His contract is up by the end of the season. If that season doesn't conclude with a ring, but y'all decide to hold on to Myles Garrett for dear life and not pay Puka Nacua, and y'all don't win a ring, not only was it unnecessary for y'all to do all this, y'all gonna lose out on somebody that is a part of y'all core in the process. Because y'all too busy having y'all money funneled up in the Myles Garrett business. So I hope this turns into a ring, because if it doesn't, this will be collateral damage throughout the entire roster, by the way. Because Stafford, after this, let's hope he gets a ring too, because if he don't, he done. It's number one. So get ready for Ty Simpson, I guess. Oh yeah, he's not ready. Matt Stafford might be done after this year. Ooh, you want to know who else I forgot? Devontae Adams might be done too.
Well, I'll tell you who's definitely done this year. Uncle Ern.
So, be mindful what's at stake here. And for my sake, as an Eagles fan, I hope, I wish, I look forward to actually this result happening. Somehow, if it's not by the hands of us, I hope that there is a team out there. I hope it's, you know what, for my sake, I hope it's Detroit. They show up in SoFi, it's in the divisional round, and y'all just, for whatever reason, y'all just have an off game against Detroit, and Detroit beat y'all. I hope it's Detroit that gives y'all the ultimatum of whether or not y'all want to keep giving these people money while they sitting up there sitting on a yacht somewhere in Cancun, not on the roster. I hope it's by the hands of them. If it's not us, I would love for it to be us, by the way. But if it's not us, I would love for Detroit to show up in SoFi and sit up there and say, you know what? Y'all did all this for nothing. This was all unnecessary.
Well, Mr. Dan Fourth Down Campbell, you know, he's going to go for it on every fourth down. He's going to gamble all the time. which
Good.
that has backfired in his face. Plenty of times when we talked about where I said, take the points. Take the points. Take the points. Take the points.
I got it.
Because in a couple of those games, he would have won it if he took the points. But he didn't. Now we're going to go for it on fourth down. Why? You're at the goal line. Just kick the field goal. Take the field goal. Take the 3. Take the 3.
So, I say that to say, I hope the Rams know what they're doing. And it better work out. Oh, it better work out. It better work. Because if it don't, it will be collateral damage. And the Rams that you know and love today will never be the same for the foreseeable future. Oh, and I also didn't forget, a few years back, your head coach contemplated retirement off of a losing season, by the way. If this season ends in a disappointment in any manner, start looking for a new head coach because he will be done too. So I hope that you have the ducks in a row. I hope that you have this all mapped out. I hope you have all this figured out. I hope you know everybody that you're going to beat on your schedule, how you're going to beat them, what your game plan is going to be for every single team. I hope you have this all figured out. I really do. Because if you don't get this job done and this season don't end in a ring for y'all,
Listen. Like I said before.
Yes.
They have put a squad by getting Myles Garrett. That's crazy. So, as in your words, as you say, that is the most Clevelandist thing that Cleveland has ever done.
You know what? You know what? Actually, you know what? And you know what? I'm gonna do this in advance. The season didn't even start yet. I'm gonna do this in advance, and I would like to formally apologize to Shador because I'm rooting for him, and I hope that him being the starting quarterback, because Lord knows we do not need Nasty Man that they're paying $67 million guaranteed to start. Okay, so I'm rooting for Shador. Okay, but unfortunately, because of the organization that you're a part of, for the sake of my sanity, for the remainder of this podcast, for as long as I am here and as long as Damon is here, I would like to make this very, 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 very clear. See, last year we were having fun with having to censor teams that were having bad stretches and were showing displays of some of the worst football that you have ever seen. But in this case, for me, for all of us on the DK and Tree podcast team, from here on out, we will start censoring the Cleveland forever. This is not an overreaction. This is not a heat of the moment. This is not the spur of the moment. This is none of that. From here on out, for as long as I am here, and as long as DK is here, and as long as this entire team is here, there will no longer be any, and I don't even care if this team is doing good, ever. You will never catch me. I don't know about Damon. Damon may not help himself because they're in his division. But I know from me, you will not catch me ever saying the Cleveland ever again. You do not have to worry about that over here. And I apologize to Shador. Shador, I hope they do some Cleveland shit and they ship you somewhere so that way you can have a fresh start. Because I believe in you. I really do. I think you actually pretty good, to be honest with you. So, for your sake, I apologize. But unfortunately, your organization is full of fucking shit. So therefore, for the remainder of its existence, the Cleveland will always be censored from me. And I will not hesitate. If anyone else, Cleveland fans that try to chirp in on this show when we have our when we have our recaps during the season, if any one of them decide to pop up in here, I will censor y'all too. Y'all will be gone. Look, I will appreciate the view. We appreciate all the love and support. We really do. I will be the first one to tell you that. But I'll also tell you that the Cleveland and their fans will always be. I mean it. I mean it. Fuck you. Fuck you. You know what? Actually,
Cleveland. He says fuck you. I say thank you. Thank you. Thank you for sending Myles Garrett out of here. Thank you for being Cleveland. For doing the most Clevelandless things that you've ever done. Now I see why Art Modell left Cleveland. I understand why he left in 1996. Because he didn't want to be a part of the tomfoolery. And then 4 years later, they win a Super Bowl. Or as guy that was on one of my flights said, man, that Super Bowl y'all got was ours. I've been waiting my whole life for that Super Bowl. Well, sir, keep waiting. Because it ain't going to happen. At all. And especially after this, it ain't going to happen. So,
no.
Cleveland has a lot of building to do. Wait a minute. Wait. I still got to pick on Cleveland here for a second. You know, when they was doing their head coaching position, you have to write an essay just to be a head coach. Yeah.
Oh.
This is Cleveland. This is Cleveland now. Cleveland. But go ahead. Sound like I started something. Go ahead.
You know what? I fucking forgot about that. You piece of shit of a franchise who hasn't had a legitimate head coach in quite some time, to be honest with you. I don't think y'all ever had a legitimate head coach. And no, Kevin Stefanski, as much as I tried to give him bail when he was the head coach, no. Because that fuck shit he tried to do with Shador last season. I don't want to hear it. What y'all decide to do in search of a head coach is have the interviews involve the candidates writing essays for why they feel like they should be the head coach of this team? You know what? Off of that alone, the Cleveland are full of shit. Ironically. Now I think about it. Ironically, this is what they do. This is who they are. What you just said was the most Cleveland thing I've ever heard. I almost forgot about that.
I didn't. I didn't.
Who the fuck do you think you are? Having to tell grown-ass men that are trying to... Do you do realize that you're the one that's in need of a head coach? You do realize that there was other openings at the time? They could have put their name in the hat for those. But y'all were the ones that actually were desperate enough to need one. And what y'all decided to do was have them write essays? Really?
Again, that was the most Clevelandless thing they could have ever done. And
Really?
now they do this. Makes it even better for me.
And now you do this. Yeah, see, and on that, the Cleveland, fuck you. You know what? In classic Jamie Foxx fashion, I think it's better off if I were to sing it versus me tell it, because I feel like me telling it to you wouldn't be as emphatic. So let me channel my inner Jamie Foxx for a second. Fuck you. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Thank you, Cleveland. Sorry, gotta disagree with you. Thank you. Thank you. He's out of our hair. One less headache we gotta worry about. I know everybody, again, Burrow celebrating, Lamar celebrating, and whatever quarterback in Cleveland is celebrating. Want me to tell you why they celebrating? Because maybe they'll get some money.
Well, they're too busy employing nasty men to try to be in the conversation for being the starting quarterback
right.
anyway.
I forgot about that other team in Pennsylvania.
Oh, well, like, do you want? You know what? Real quick, because there's layers to all of this. Cleveland, y'all traded with a team that don't give a fuck about picks. Would you like to take a guess as to why they don't give a fuck about picks so much? Like, you know what? Let me do this again, because I think it's very important that I continue to say this again, because it's very important. The team that you just traded with, literally, the last decade, Jared Goff, no longer on the team, didn't have a first rounder in 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and then in 24, they got Jared Verse, who was also not on the team because of you. Last year, none, and then this year they got their Stafford replacement that won't be able to play in 5 years. Would you like to take a guess as to why they were saying they came up with the slogan "Fuck them picks"? You want to know why they said that? They say that because they don't care about the picks, because guess where the picks end up anyway because of their success during the season? In the late rounds.
Mm-hmm.
They end up late in the rounds. What's the point of having the picks? What are we going to need them for? And y'all dumbasses decided to say, you know what? We'll take a first for next year. We'll take a second for the year after that. And then we'll take a third for a year after that. With a team that don't care about picks.
Yeah, they don't care about picks. Who
You know
needs
what?
picks?
Apparently Cleveland don't care about picks either. So, on that alone, on that alone, like, did y'all think y'all couldn't have thought this through? But I wouldn't put nothing past y'all, because this is in y'all nature. This is in y'all nature. This is what y'all do.
They thought this through.
Ain't no way. Ain't Dame, I love you to death. There is no way in hell you could tell me with a straight face that they thought this through. Ain't no way. Nope. I will not tolerate that. I refuse, actually. There's no way they thought this through. Out of all the teams, you decide to trade with a team that don't care. They don't care. They don't care whether they have the picks or not, because they know they're going to be good. They know that. And you decide to say, you know what? I want y'all picks. I want y'all's. And you know what? I want them so much. I want them back to back.
Thank you for those picks. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, listen. Thank you, Cleveland. He's gone.
Wrong. Y'all wrong.
Oh, no. I had nothing to do with that. That's that team up in Ohio.
Y'all, you know what? You know fucking what? You know what?
I mean, they got two teams up there in Ohio, so that's that team up in Ohio.
Look, I've already censored one. There's been a lot of chatter I've been hearing about the other team in Ohio, and I'm getting very close with them too.
Hey,
Them
they
cheap
say they
ass
got a good
motherfuckers.
offensive line now.
No, no, oh, no, 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 no. Did you hear what Burrow had to say about his team? Oh, no, no. Burrow said this is the best team he's had since he came into the league. Really? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, let's see if you're healthy enough to withstand to see how far this team goes.
So what happened to that Super Bowl team? That wasn't the best?
Oh, you know what, man? Look, that team that beat Kansas City in Kansas City? Nah, not even close. Nope.
Okay.
No way. Nope.
I'm just saying.
Y'all,
They went to Buffalo.
y'all getting close, boy.
They beat Buffalo.
Y'all getting
They went to Kansas
close.
City. They beat Kansas City. For some reason, Zach Taylor has got that Andy Reid's number. For some reason, he has his number.
Close. Y'all are so close.
But
boy. Y'all so
Harbaugh
close.
didn't. So now we got a defensive-minded coach that says, hey, we're going to build a defense. And we're going to make you come through us. And if you're going to beat us, you're going to have to beat us. It won't be easy. I'm happy about that. But I'm also happy when we play Cleveland, we ain't got to worry about Myles Garrett. We'll see him once every probably 4 years.
You know, while you get to see him every once in every 4 years, we have to deal with this bullshit. Maybe once or twice a year, in our case. Because this motherfucker just had to be in our goddamn conference. Had to be.
Hey,
Had to be. Had to
you
be.
have
And it
the
had to
most
be the Rams.
dominant pass rusher in the league. Most dominant. I think the man's gonna break his own record this year.
I hope y'all know. I hope y'all know what's at stake, Los Angeles. I really do. I really do.
They do.
But that team in Ohio, the Cleveland, yeah, y'all. Oh boy, fuck you. Like seriously, I wish I had anything. I don't have anything else I can say. I really don't.
I do. I got it. That's all, folks.
There's no. You can't tell me y'all thought this through. There's just no way. Not with a straight face, you can tell me. that y'all thought this through.
No. They did. They thought it through.
You know what? Now that you're here, got me thinking. What if all of this noise I've been doing for the last 55 minutes or so was so unnecessary that Myles Garrett pulls a Max Crosby? What are the odds that, something pops up in the medical side of things out of nowhere and we just gotta put that whole deal all the way around from where it started?
There's only one Baltimore Ravens. That's not going to happen 2 times in a year.
No, I think
It's only
about
one
it.
Baltimore Ravens. That's not going to happen 2 times in a year.
It sounds like I'm wishing for a lot of shit to happen. I promise you. There's a strong part of me that kind of does. Okay.
Miles ain't hurt. He's gonna pass his physical.
Now, in this case, we're not. I don't think he's gonna be. I don't think anything gonna pop up. So I think the trade gonna go through. You know, it's just there's certain cases where you just think that a trade gonna go through, and then all of a sudden, 2 days later, something pops up randomly. That's all I'm saying. Just stuff happens randomly all the time. It happens to the best of us. Ain't that right, Baltimore? Yeah, it happens to the best of us. Just something pop up, and next thing you know, you know what? Those picks, we kind of need that back. Just
Again, that's a lot of game to give somebody that ain't gonna be versatile after 1 or 2 seasons. That's a lot of capital.
I'm just
Now, in the case of the Rams, they giving up 3. So they're getting a lot of capital out of Miles. Thank you, Cleveland.
I don't want a vein to pop out on my head, so I'm gonna leave this alone for now until we get to the Rams schedule or the schedule when that time comes around. Okay. The AJ Brown trade. Now, I'm fucking tired of it. This has been going on literally since the season ended. Actually, I'm lying. This conversation about him getting traded was a talking point in the middle of the season. This was before the playoffs started. So from the middle of the season all the way to June 1st, 2026, there's been nothing but noise about this bullshit. And we finally did it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mind it. I don't mind
You
it.
don't mind tomfoolery?
I don't mind what we got back. The tomfoolery was absolutely egregious. Couldn't stand it. Hated it. Every single second of it. It was all bullshit. It was all annoying. It was all the same old. Oh my God, Jalen Hurts didn't show up to his wedding. Oh my God, what? He's the godfather of his kids. Okay, that was enough. Okay. The trade itself, I don't hate. Now, if I were to be a little bit picky, it would be nice if instead of the 5th rounder we got, it was a 4th. That, I feel like, would be cool. But you know what? Knowing Howie, we would probably figure out a way to make that 5th rounder work. Whether it's in a trade, or he would be a developmental piece when we do decide to draft him, whatever the case may be. But I don't hate it. And as for New England, now you got your wide receiver 1. Congratulations. But I promise you, if Mr. May over there don't be throwing him the ball 50,000 times a play. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's gonna get real rocky in New England. Real rocky. Also, I do think it's important to note that with this trade, and I think that's why we had to wait as long as we did, we saved $50 million.
That's a lot of money.
In our cap space with trading them. So not only do we have a little bit of money to move around with, a little bit of money, a lot of money to move around with, We got a first rounder, which I didn't think we was going to get. I thought we was going to get undersold like crazy. Got a first rounder. And we got a fifth. Don't hate it, actually.
Right.
But New England, be careful what you wish for. This is who y'all trading for. Y'all trading for a motherfucker that has already won a Super Bowl ring. But the team that he was on, that was, competing, by the way. Like, let's not act like the Eagles just, decimated their team in half and now they're in rebuilding mode or some shit. No, they're still competing to this day. He decided to leave that team because of targets. So, I hope that y'all make sure that y'all get that motherfucker his targets. Because if he don't, ooh, we should start having the saxophone start playing. Well, shit. I don't give a fuck what they decide to do, but I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear none of it. If I hear any New England fans talking about, oh, here we go. AJ's not getting his targets. Here we are. Hey, man. This is what y'all gave up a first round pick for. This is what y'all wanted. This is what y'all wanted. It's okay. It's okay. Suck it up. Deal with it. It's all right. It's the AJ Brown experience. It's what y'all wanted. Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
That was the small news today because the big one was Myles Garrett. But even with AJ Brown, that's not going to really help them. I'm sorry. That's not going to help them. Let's go back to the Super Bowl. Even if they had AJ Brown back then, they still wouldn't have won. And then, remember, you still got a scandal going on up there. Still got a scandal. So
I wasn't going to touch that. I wasn't going to touch that.
I'm just saying. Still got a scandal going on up there. So.
Oh yeah. Oh, and that's his head coach too. Yeah. Man, y'all something else in New England, boy. Let me find out. Let me find out that's no longer the Patriot way. Now y'all want to do things illegal, let me find out.
Yep.
Let me find out.
So, that was our biggest news. I just want to see how this is going to play out all over the net. So, Cleveland, sorry. But you are the winners of the day. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, that team from Ohio.
Winners? Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, they won. They definitely won. They won. I'm sorry.
You're not. You know what's sad? He's not sorry, y'all. This is genuinely...
Everyone in the AFC North won.
That is a lot better. But then again, I can't say everybody in the AFC North. Because there's still a team that's in there. And I'll never, as long as I live, I will never want them to have to be anywhere near success after this. None of it. And
they wasn't anyway.
And look, I don't want them anywhere near it because of this. This was the cherry on top. This was the icing on the cake. This was it.
But to be honest, I never thought Myles would leave Cleveland. But you know something though? It's the LeBron James factor. He probably talked to LeBron. Say, hey, you think I should leave Cleveland? And LeBron probably said, yeah, get the hell out of there. He said, okay.
Oh, oh.
And never go back.
And this and the organization, not the one person, not the one person. The organization decided to say, you know what?
Again,
Yeah, let's do it.
Miles had to agree to it. No trade clause. Miles had to agree to it.
Miles. He might have fleeced all of us. This man not only got what he wanted twice over, this man got his money and he ended up going to a contending team anyway. Wow. This was a part of his master plan. You know what? I'm not going to do it, but maybe the fans will.
Matter of fact, let me look on NFL Shop. Let me see if his jersey's up already.
You know what? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hold on. Come on. Let me see if he got a
This
jersey
shit
up
just
already.
happened today.
Oh, they gonna have jerseys up already.
Oh, jeez Louise.
Los Angeles Rams. All right. Let's see.
This was a part of his master plan. He had this all mapped out. This man decided, you know what? I'm gonna deal with this for maybe one more season, break the sack record, and then the following off season, yeah, that's when I'm gonna make my big move. Oh boy, this shit better work. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey man, why did Super Bowl ring $11,000 on episode?
What?
$11,000 for a Super
Really?
Bowl ring. Yes. Hold on.
Damn.
I'm looking. Nah, they don't have his jersey up yet. It'll probably be there by tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. I'm so pissed. I'm genuinely pissed at this.
Why?
This is some bullshit.
Don't be.
This is some bullshit. This is bullshit beyond the umph degree. Like, it truly is.
Nah, they
And
don't
the
have
fact
his
that
jersey
we
up yet.
had a possibility of getting them,
Y'all
that's
didn't
what
beg enough.
bothers me.
Y'all didn't beg enough. You had to beg. You didn't
You know
beg
what?
enough.
You know what?
Like I said, you didn't beg enough. Los Angeles did. We want Miles. We want Miles. We want Miles. And Cleveland gave in. I'm sorry, that team in Ohio.
Oh, they gave in all right. I think they wanted this, but they didn't think this through.
Yeah, they
They
did.
wanted it. There ain't no way.
They
Ain't
said
no
you
way.
out of here.
Oh, you think that organization that just sat up there and bent over backwards for him? You know what? Not even bent over backwards. Bent over for him? You mean to tell me that organization decided to tell him that they wanted him gone? Oh, no way, no sir, no ma'am, no way, Jose. Absolutely not. No. Myles Garrett said, you know what? I can't fathom how this randomly transpired. Like how does the speculation come into play anyway? That's what I'm not understanding.
So wait a minute. Wait. I just went to Cleveland's, right? So
Mhm.
it says Garrett's jersey was $149, but there's a line going through it. There's a line
What do
going
you mean
through.
there's a line?
There's a line going through the price. Oh my God. Hold up.
So let me get this straight.
Look, there's a line going through the price.
Really? Oh, so now y'all want to act like Garrett was just doing y'all dirty, huh? And that's y'all get back, really?
Oh man.
You know what? These fucking idiots of a fucking organization. I swear to God. I have
Okay.
no words.
So they giving this jersey away for $112.
Really?
Yep. I just went through the prompts. There's a promotional code on it. $112 for his jersey.
Oh. Oh wow.
So I can imagine with that Rams jersey how much that's gonna cost. Probably 3 stacks. I wouldn't be surprised if people already made jerseys with his name on the back of it.
Complete and utter bullshit is what all of this is. All of it.
Listen,
All of it.
I'm glad he's gone. I'm happy he's gone. Out of here. Happy.
Now, I guess you could say the only saving grace is that he didn't show up in my division. Because I promise you, I'm telling you right now, if that man had ended up in my division
What if Harbs
and it
would have
wasn't
got
my
him?
team,
What if Harbs would have got him?
boy, woman, and child. Ooh, I'm sorry. Y'all might have y'all if that were to happen, y'all might as well watch out for me, cause there ain't no telling. I'll never be the same. I'll tell you that right now. I won't.
Oh, Lord.
So y'all better be holding on to the thread of the fact that this man did not show up in my goddamn division. Because if he had showed up anywhere in my division, oh man, this is light in comparison to what I would have done. You know what? Let me actually tell you what would have happened. If this man would have showed up in my division, I would have started this podcast by my goddamn self for the first 30 minutes and spend every single second doing exactly what y'all been doing to yourselves for the last 50 years of y'all existence. You want to know what that is? That y'all like to do to yourselves? Shit on yourselves. That's what I would do. I would just be the one doing it through this microphone for 30 minutes straight before I bring him on. That's what would have happened. There would have been a whole lot of, I'm telling you, I'm being so courteous with the amount of F-bombs and amount of different, the sailor mouth I supposedly have. Oh, night and day if he ended up in my division. Oh, night and day. Night and day. And it would have been so bad, I wouldn't want Damon around to hear it.
Oh, I would have been listening.
Oh, I know. So y'all hang on to that. Y'all hang on to that.
Well, I think we've ran it enough. We ran it enough.
No. Them. Fuck them. They piss me off so much. I think I might mess around and get sick again dealing with them.
I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy he's gone. I am happy he's gone. He is your problem now. We'll see him once every 4 years. He's your problem. So now you're going to experience what we had to go through twice a year. Twice a year. He went to a powerhouse squad. They've never had an MVP and a defensive player of the year on the same team ever in NFL history. Ever. Yeah.
Such bullshit. Such bullshit.
All good.
No, it's not. It's not.
Good.
It's not.
It's good.
It's not. This is.
If I had a bud, I'd be like, this bud's for you. It's good.
Man. Just send me the whole bottle. Because I promise you, that thing will be gone by the time the podcast is over. It will be gone.
It is all good.
I might be gone too in the process, but nevertheless, you get the idea. This is uncalled for. This is egregious. This is some bullshit. And I hope the Rams know what they're doing. I can't say too much about the Rams because the Rams, I hope they know what they're doing and I hope they know what's at stake. But I am never going to ridicule a team that's doing what's being given the opportunity to do, which is to be the ultimate opportunist. If you see something and you have an opportunity, you take it. And in the Rams case, they took it. Yeah. And they gave up picks that they don't even care about.
Okay.
Well,
I'm going to break this down. I'm going to end this because I'm about to go get me something to eat. But your biggest moment of today is Myles Garrett. It's now in LA Ram. Los Angeles Ram. He is out of Cleveland. Gone out of Cleveland. And then they're sending someone to Cleveland. Verse. Good luck. It's only that I got to say to you. But in TJ's form, hopefully the trade doesn't go through. It ends up like Max Crosby. Myles get to go back. It's not happening 2 times in 1 year. But we thank each and every last one of you. But hey, the season ain't even started. But Cleveland, y'all get a brown bag for the season.
I ain't saying that name again. I'm not saying that name.
That team in Ohio, y'all get a brown bag for the season. For the season.
I ain't saying that name again. I'm so sorry, Shador. I really am. Get out of there. You know what? You really need to get out of there because you're in the same QB room with the nasty man for 2 years in a row. No, you gotta go.
Absolutely. He'll get out of there.
Will he? He will.
He'll get out. Baker got out. Johnny Manziel just quit.
Yeah.
He'll get out.
There's hope. There's hope.
Oh my goodness.
God.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. We will be back shortly with scheduled releases. And when week 1 comes, it's on and popping. See y'all later.